Hey guys, it's Will here with Bryce. We're back.
Again.
Things have been wonky.
After what, 2 years?
Yep. Finally something worth opening after 2 years.
I don't know if it was worth it.
Oh, it is now. Anyways, sorry for if the camera quality's off. With the new restrictions stuff going on, it's been really hard to get a time during the day for us to get together and record. Of course, with all the new policies and shit always changing. So there's that. It seems like you spin the wheel every week to see what's new and what's closed and if we're open or closed again. But
it's been hard to find a legit thing. It's
there's never been anything.
Play games here, play games there, do this, do that.
Yeah, it's like a week you plan to do something and then the week you go do it, it's closed. And it just doesn't apply to where I work. It applies everywhere. So it's been kind of shitty. It's been hard, and we've been working weird hours because of said hours and stuff and timing. But anyways, we're here. Games Workshop has finally opened its doors again to be fully back to selling and shipping out all those back orders. So if you guys have ordered stuff through your local stores, they should be getting it back. Personal note for those who might be in charge of ordering for said local stores, be aware a lot of those back orders that you've made that you couldn't fulfill, aka like Gazghouls, they are filling them now, so you will be receiving a bunch of extras you do not need. So make sure to keep your invoices and get a hold of your rep. I know we can't really call them, so we have to do emails. But that's about it. That's really the big update. Besides, for Bryce, we got Black Templars today.
Yeah.
So
the box is nice, and the value is about what, par with what it would cost to buy.
Yeah,
normally?
if you bought them separately, it's about the same price.
But the real question that I want to know is one of the important ones: is the Dreadnought the easy to build or not?
Yeah, that's going to be the big one.
If it's the easy to build, this box actually comes in overpriced.
Yep.
But if it's all the parts and all the pieces, well, then it's not so bad.
Nope.
But yeah, let's get to this.
Yeah. So just like the Sisters box and the Orcs box that came out a while ago, the Black Templars box is coming in at the same sort of style. Limited edition Codex, special models that you can only get in the box as of now, plus some other little cool things. They didn't do
data cards.
Yeah, data cards. They didn't do dice this time.
I know, it's sad. I wanted Dice of Justice.
You can probably buy them separate, but would you really want to buy their new dice? Their new dice kind of suck.
They're so expensive. Well, I know. The Lumineth ones. I had two packs of those, and they're actually breaking.
Yeah, but at least they were cool, though. Unlike the new ones, they're just these guys would be, it's black and white.
Yeah, but if they had a whole bunch of Black Templar emblems on
But they probably wouldn't.
Okay, let's slide this baby out.
Oh, it's the old classic starter box.
Yep, here's your art. One thing that we all came for, because the Codex has got it. I remember when Black Templars got their first Codex back in 4th, I think.
4th or 3rd? Yeah, they were the starter box for 4th, I'm pretty sure. Because it was them and versus Dark Eldar, I think, or Orcs.
And I was going to buy that, and then 5th edition hit, and my dream was crushed because the Codex went away.
Little known fact, besides this being the art for that box, I'm pretty sure, is that was the box that introduced the plastic land speeder. Before then, you have to make your own. Yeah, and it also gave you, that's where that that crashed Thunderhawk, not Thunderhawk.
Battle for McCrag one?
No, was it Battle for McCrag? I thought the crashed Valkyrie was from Black
maybe
Templar
Valkyrie, but I know the only crash ship that came out around,
because it came with craters and
with 4th or 5th edition was the Battle for McCrag with 2
units. It had it. This one also had it. It also had a cardboard cutout for the Orc Death Dread.
Oh dang! Look at this.
They packed it.
They packed it well. No one be disappointed. The Dreadnought is the complete set. Thank the Emperor. I was gonna die if they gave me the easy to build, but there it is for all to see. It has the plasma cannon and the Gatling guns, so I'm not gonna immediately start crying.
Yeah, I'll take pictures because again we can't really. We tried setting up the zoom in camera and did not like.
So it looks like the box inside the box inside the box is white
with all the symbols.
Yep.
Do you need symbols? So you can just cut up the box.
I was thinking that you can just make a damn flag using the box, and then I think we got these are the data cards.
Yep.
Sword Brother on it.
Yep.
Sword Brother's kind of surprised me. You can't take all one unit type. You couldn't be okay, all my Sword Brothers are gonna have lightning claws. I think the only one they can do that with is chainsaws and power swords. That's gonna be the Dreadnought.
Yep.
One thing that made me a little sad is we got Sword Brothers back. They can't have shields. I wanted shields, man.
Blade Guard veterans, how are they going to sell
swords and shields. Well, that was the point too, because they have their Blade Guard veterans with capes.
Yep.
Who wouldn't go buy those immediately?
Yeah, exactly. They need you to buy the other ones.
I tried to find capes for my Primaris for months. No one sells them, as far as I know. If you know, put it in the comments for me.
Yeah, let us know. What else are we got in here?
Alright, here we go. This has got to be the Marshal.
Is it Helbrick? Is he in the box?
No, it's not Helbrick. You just get a High Marshal.
Oh, it's just a basic.
So this is your basic High Marshal. It basically rolls about the same as a Captain.
Yeah.
Beautiful cape, all that stuff.
Is he Primaris also?
Yes, he is Primaris.
Are they all Primaris in the box?
Yes, they are.
Ah.
The nice thing I like about him is it's the sword with the chains attached, and he also comes with an axe.
So you can have either or both.
He can have either or. So you have the power axe or the sword.
Yeah, from what I've been told, all the guys in here with swords are all chained.
Yes, it's all chained to them, and then the guns are all chained to them. But one of the cool things that I noticed is he's got a really nice pose.
Yeah.
And his gun is out to the side, so it's open, and the sword is up in the air. You could easily take the gun off and put a shield there.
You could.
And take him with the Indomitus Captain, but he'll look like your High Marshal.
Ah.
So yeah. Who's this? Emperor's Champion.
Champion.
It's got
Yeah, that's very familiar
sword.
pose.
The sword and the I am righteous
Yeah.
hand in the air stance. With
Classic pose with modern day art.
fleur de lis thingy on his head.
Yep.
No, with the
That's the the crest.
the laurel crown thing.
Yeah.
Alright, and then here's
Gilman has
your
one.
average Dreadnought. I don't think there's anything special about it.
No, he's supposed to be normal, but you're supposed to have like an upgrade sprue that was supposed to be in here for him that gives him the things.
Oh, that's right here. That's got all the plasma guns and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this will make the base, and then they swapped out the front and special stuff for this, which is supposed to have the freaking Black Templar stuff on it. There's a big thing online that I kept reading. People are like, "Oh, the Dreadnought is supposed to have an upgrade sprue, and the basic Primaris guys / Space Marines are going to have an upgrade sprue."
Oh, hey, that's awesome. So the cape is separate. You know what you could do?
You can make your own dudes.
You could take that and start printing it and make a whole bunch of capes.
Games Workshop kind of secretly snuck in there. Did somebody from the printing press be like, "We'll sneak this in there for the real bros"?
That's a chainsword and a scabbard.
Oh, that's sick.
I haven't seen a chainsword and a scabbard ever.
Yeah.
Lots of knives and swords, but I don't think I've ever seen a chainsword and a scabbard.
A lot of people are going to want that
Maybe
piece.
I'm blind.
I've never seen it before.
And then we got the new variant for the Primaris Scouts.
Actually, no, wrong. I did see one with the sisters.
Now here's my question.
But the plastic ones.
We got swords and no shields. Swords and axes. But did they give you enough stuff to keep weapons options for everybody, or are they locked in?
Chainswords.
I see 1, 2, but there's like 3. There's like 5 of the little guys. 4.
Well, you get 2 of these sprues.
Maybe there is enough to make anything you want.
I think there is, because there's 2 sprues.
Sweet. There's a power fist in here too.
Yep. I see the power fist. I like.
Oh, look at that.
I like this bolt gun here where it's chain.
Oh,
it's the
man.
storm bolter with the chain wrapped around it.
We got art without a hole punched in it.
Oh, for the first time.
That's never. Yep.
This sprue is thick.
Look at that. That's cool.
It's weighty and it's thick. That's
that
sick.
art's cool.
That's sick as fuck.
That art on the back is really sweet. But I'm still happy we got one that doesn't have a hole in it.
This doesn't feel like cheap ass plastic. It's thick. It's weighty. I like it.
It's probably because they're big models. And then here's the PSO resistance.
So they're solid too.
That Codex.
That is
just
some traditional Blanche art.
Beautiful Codex.
And then your transfers.
Yep.
They have metallics.
Wait, hold on. Show this to me.
They're metallic.
Oh, wow. That's different, for sure.
They're really nice.
They are very nice.
That's what you slap on your Dreadnought for the shoulder pads.
Yep. I got a couple on some of my other Dreadnoughts. Alright, so shall we open the Codex?
Yeah. Oh, there's your instruction manual to build them.
Instruction manual's on the back.
The cat.
Yeah, I'm aware of a couple cheeses in this Codex, one of which being a relic that you can take for a character that makes it so that all damage that you take, so if you get hit by a strength damage 5 weapon, is reduced to 1.
Yep.
Which,
That seems
for
to be,
Space Marines, that's pretty good, because base Space Marines don't have nothing like that.
Well, seeing as like the sisters still have that 1 HQ that can drop your damage down to a minimum of 0, it makes sense that a bunch of captains and HQ units are getting abilities like that.
Ooh. Saw that. That looks good.
On the back, there is a quote, their quote.
That's their, like, prayer before battle type stuff.
Yeah.
And then here's your instructions. Let's actually have a look through here real quick to make sure those Sword Brothers are legit. Have all their equipment.
I see swords and swords and swords.
I see a lot of swords too. Wow.
Oh, because there's a guy that's holding like a bolt gun two-handed.
Yeah.
So you put the chain sword on his Selbert, and then you have the whole the. So I'm guessing the capes are for your sergeants.
Basically, yeah, because every single one is led by a Sword Brother.
Yeah.
But then again, you can actually have the unit of Sword Brothers too.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know that makes the unit of Sword Brothers special, besides like the weapons options, all that nice stuff, is that there are vows in this book where you can pick where you get one positive and one negative and they go together. Sword Brothers are not affected by the negatives.
So for those who are wondering, this is a supplement and you will need the Space Marine Core Codex to play
because it'll have all your extra stuff.
Yeah. I was wondering why it was so damn thin.
You could run it solo, but you'd have a really hard time because the Dreadnought rules and all that stuff will be in it.
The Dreadnoughts are, all your main Marines and your stratagems and shit are going to be in there. This will only have the Black Templar.
I love Primaris with capes.
Yes.
It's made my day.
Well, let's get into the book here.
We have Black Templar shoulder pads.
Ooh.
We have legit Black Templar shoulder pads. It's not transfers. It says right here.
Oh, that's the upgrade sprue that people are talking about. They molded it onto the sprue.
Oh, maybe.
So technically, this is a sprue special for this box. They'll most likely sell it separately. But the bits on here are supposed to be used with other Primaris boxes or regular Space Marines to turn them into Black Templar.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
They are pretty nice models. Did they do anything? Looks like the Dreadnought's your basic boy. He doesn't seem to have anything special. Let's see here. That's not a V.
Lib. It looks like a B.
I hope that's supposed to be a V. But it looks like a B.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Suffer not the witch, the unclean to lib.
Suffer not the unclean to lib. Live and talk. Live and breathe. Lib.
Lib. You can't do Mad Libs anymore.
Let's see here. Oh, we're going to cover that.
Let's choose a couple of units and just go over them. Then we'll do an actual Codex thing later.
Let's go over the famous ones.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Talking about famous boys.
The High Marshal. Yeah,
What's this?
Huh? High Marshal Helbrecht. It's like his lore. This is quotes.
So they have quotes just like in the Sisters Codex too.
Yep, that are like from the specific
But what's
characters.
the symbol? Is that like his symbol?
I don't know yet. I think it's got something to do with the vows.
Because this has a symbol too.
I think it has something to do with the vows. But we'd have to flip to like...
Purge Crusade. Very...
That sounds like Templar. Let's purge them all. I like the Sword Brother with the Thunderhammer because he's two-handing that thing.
Like
he looks
heavy
cool.
Thunderhammer.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's just a regular one. I also like the claws.
Yep. Symbol.
So these are your before game select.
I'm guessing they're like your chapter stuff. So like one's probably going to be like Xenos, one's going to be witches, one's going to be like heresy.
Okay,
demons.
here we go. At the end.
Or those your like bolter discipline sort of stuff. Like each round you choose one.
Okay, so at the end of your read mission briefing, you can choose one of these vows. Till the end of the battle, all units from your army that are with the Templar vow ability gain this effect.
Ooh, that's cool.
With the specified vow. Now I know that these vows are actually really good, but the passion is...
Well, the fact that it says you choose it after the mission selected requires that, because a lot of tournaments, especially Games Workshop ones, require you to choose your chapter tactic before, like, when you hand in your list.
Yep.
So this is basically stating, here's like a mini chapter tactic / chapter. You get to choose each battle.
If I recall, they keep their chapter tactic too.
Yeah. So you get your chapter plus these, whereas every other army so far you're stuck with it.
One of my favorites from here is outside of combat, it's not active. When you go into combat, the Assault Doctrine turns on.
Oh.
The downside is you can't fall back.
Yeah, because
you gotta fight.
Yeah, you can't run away from challenge.
If you're gonna play Black Templars, I'm guessing you're gonna choose a unit that's gonna roll over just about anything it fights.
Yeah, you're running Primaris.
Well, that and probably a lot of Vanguard veterans.
Color coded stratagems.
Yep,
I did like that.
Else.
Litanies.
Yeah, because they get the access to the Space Marine ones and these ones because no psychic powers.
Yep.
Warlord traits, pretty standard.
Any traits that you'd recommend people that you've heard about?
Oh, I've heard a couple that were like not too bad. They're having a little trouble in the Warlord traits department. This one's not too bad, adding +1 strength. But the problem is the Emperor's Sword is just as good.
Yeah.
But I think it gives you reroll failed charges.
And you don't have to just take these traits. You can take a trait from the main rulebook too. That's basic, right?
Well, a nice thing that I thought about is, okay, so you take a Relic Power Sword.
Yeah.
Or any type of Power Sword. It's like strength 6, right?
Yeah.
So this takes it to 7. So you take the Emperor's Sword trait from the main book.
Yeah.
And then you pay the 1 CP to take this trait from this book. And you basically get a strength 8 Power Sword. And then you get a engagement range ability from this one.
Yeah.
And you get to reroll failed charges with the other one.
Nice.
Which would mean you'd have a character that's just kind of scary, rolling in with a sword, hitting at strength 8.
Screaming.
And then you don't have to give him the flaming sword, because he's already swinging in at strength 8.
He just screams.
Yeah, that's Black Templars. All we do is scream. Scream and swing. And they have the ones picked out. The downside that I learned about Grimaldus now is he counts as like the specialty chaplain, so you can't put another one in your army and pay for that chaplain bonus.
I'm just
Then we
going to
got
quickly do this.
Lovely war gear.
Turn this off.
And then just like in most of the other Space Marine codexes, we now have the relic bearer stuff where you pay points and you can have extra relics.
Yeah.
Some of them are not bad. I don't care for the leadership boost one. Very few things target leadership.
Yeah.
But the weapon ones are pretty good. Because there's a Power Fist one in here that gives you strength ×2, AP -3, flat 3 damage, no -1 to hit. That's hard to ignore. Especially you could just like put it on a Sword Brother Sergeant with a fist.
Yep.
And then I think he's hitting on 3s or 2s. Looks like we have an assault weapon here too. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Chapter approved rules. So you got your 3 mission selections.
Yep.
They're pretty interesting. What else? Crusade rules. I'm actually interested in that for if I run a crusade.
Yep.
Because that'll be cool. Flip through here quick because people will enjoy the crusade rules another time. Data sheets. Same rules as everyone else now. We're limited to like 1 captain per army. Except, unlike most people were their chapter master, we are marshals. Here we go. High Marshal Helbricht. One of the scariest fighters in the game. Or at least, in my opinion, he's freaky. Because he can swing his sword on 2 profiles. The lesser profile gives him strength 6, AP -3, 1 damage. Swing twice for every 1 attack, so he gets 12 attacks. Or he can swing 6 times, and it's ×2 strength, -3, 3 damage. So he's very well rounded. Like he's got everything he needs to survive. A little bit of nerf for his aura, but everybody took a nerf on their aura for Space Marines. Not too much different. His melted gun has different profiles. Because he's got the D6 +2 damage now.
Yeah.
And from the looks of it, he always counts as being in half range because there's no half range bonus, and that's the damage bonus for half range.
Well, there you go.
But it's only 12 inches, so it's kind of like both. And then my favorite now, I really like the new Grimaldus. His servitors will take damage for him before he takes the damage, which is really cool.
Oh, he's got bodyguards now.
Oh, dude. Helbricht has a helmet now.
Yeah, you can either give him
He's
the helmet.
got a bucket helmet.
He's got the Crusader helmet.
It's not a Space Marine helmet, it's a bucket helmet.
It's the Crusader helmet. I'll show a picture.
I was going to say, I have one of these at my house.
You should paint it up like that.
I'm probably going to do that.
You have the airbrush. You can do it.
Yep. And then Grimaldus. Grimaldus is pretty cool. He now does the 2 litanies just like before. You can choose from either the Space Marines one or the Black Templars one. He has servitors that have special abilities for each banner. So movement characters take buff for friendly Templars. 6-up, feel no pain for Templars. Inspired, add 1 to the roll. And a 1 to litanies, a +1 to litanies.
Nice.
Each time a roll made to determine a litany. Inspired, add 1. Yep, it's a +1 to litanies. That's not bad. He counts as this weird group unit, though, now.
Yeah.
That worries me.
So it's just a unit instead of being one dude. He's an absolute
I don't think it tells
unit.
you how much space he takes up in a transport, though.
Well, he's 3 models.
Well, technically be 4.
Then he's 4 models. Or
But
he might
he
not
says
be,
he counts as one entity, so maybe not.
He might not be able to go into transports because I know like the Triumph of St. Catherine.
She's too big. She's not
can't-
allowed, yeah.
Yeah, so she on her thing it says she counts as one entity, and they all move. That's why they're all on the base.
Yeah.
But for purposes, they're like 6 models individual.
so
but it
she
counts
can.
for targeting and movement, all that stuff. They're 1, and because she is so large, she's not allowed to go into a transport.
Oh, I thought she was.
She isn't.
Oh.
So, unless you'd have to probably say it'd probably say somewhere on his data sheet if he's allowed to or not. If not, they'll probably FAQ it. Because it sounds like he'd either take up 4 slots, unless he's a Primaris.
He is.
So then he might be able to go on to Primaris vehicles.
Include 1 Renaults in your army, 1s. Well, the servitors can't leave him.
Yeah, well, they'd all have to hop onto the same...
Yeah, so now it all really depends on whether they qualify as like the ones on Halbrecht's base, where they
Yeah.
just do what they're told, and they don't count as anything extra. Same as kind of some of the Age of Sigmar stuff is now.
Yeah.
Or whether they can all go in a transport together. That's a really good question. Emperor's Champion, pretty much the same as old Emperor's Champion. He's a character fighter.
Is he also Primaris now?
Yes, he is. He has been upgraded to the Primaris variant. And then we've got Primaris Crusader Squad, which is the one that comes in the box.
Yep.
That has some Neophytes and some Initiates and 1 Primaris Sword Brother. They're pretty easygoing. The Initiates can have chainsaws or shotguns, or bolt pistols, of course. And then the... oh, maybe it's the Neophytes that have the lesser things. Yeah, it's the Neophytes that have the lesser. The Initiates can have... Looks like they come high save infantry with no involns.
Yep.
Looks like that's about it. And then we get another giant art picture.
The art picture for the poster.
Yeah. Alright, well that's all we got for now.
Yeah. Hopefully be doing a actual in-depth once you get some games played. I'll take some photos after we're done here and post them at the end here when we're speaking, so you guys can kind of see the slideshow. But I'm done if you're done.
That's it for now.
We will see you guys in the next video, hopefully when it's brighter out. Maybe possibly when events run again.
Hopefully when events run again.
Yeah, we will see you guys in the next video.
Because I got a Titan for the next event we run.
Yes, if you want to see his Titan, check out our Discord links. I'll have the link down below in the description. You can join our Discord on there if you guys want to, if you've been playing at the Wizards location. But yeah, we will see you.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
At least you can give him multiple weapons.
No, he's legit normal. Yeah, you can magnetize his guns.
Hello, cat. You're in the way.
Really? How long has she been blocking that?
No, she just got up.